this opportunity, man. It's really exciting to live in the with the Spirit of God with us. It's one of the greatest things that could ever happen to us, to really walk and allow the Spirit of God to move. Many things, many events were happening. As I was praying this afternoon, I was asking the Lord, what could I share? Because I was chosen or asked to be the one to first break the ice. Hopefully all of you will follow and begin to be more conscious of the working of the Spirit in our lives every day. Because there is something great that happens. And I began to think and I began to pray, and the Lord just led me not to these recent times, because everyone can say, well, that happens to you because you're a priest. You already know the Bible, there's so many things, you pray a lot, or do this or do that. And so I tried to look back at my life, and I began to look really way back, and the Lord just led me to a year. The year was 1969. So probably many of you were not alive, most of you were not alive during that time. Pero dun sa mga boy na, ano nangyari noong 1969? O yung mga history buffs, what was one of the greatest events of the world? It happened in 1969. That was when Neil Armstrong first set his foot on the moon. Okay, July 1969. This election year in the Philippines, President Marcos just finished his first term, and he was now up for a re-election. His opponent was Sergio Osmeña. That was the motto when okay, okay, Osmeña kami. Ang laban kay Marcos na all right. Diba? Remember those years? That time. And so this was election time. And it was Easter also at that time. April 1969. I could not forget my mom asked me to go to church. And for an 11-year-old, going to church was not one of the most exciting things that could happen to you. I was sumimba. Okay, there was the anticipated mass at 6 o'clock, so I was forced to go there. But during that time, I began to feel God in a special way. I began to realize that there was something more than just being a lamb boy. I could not explain it then, the thoughts, but as I reflected it many years later, I began to realize how God's hand was there with me. So much so that after I finished my engineering and graduated and even took the postgraduate studies, the Lord just said, leave all of that behind and follow me. And I began to look back where it all began in 1969, when my mom forced me to go to church. And I began to just kneel before the altar, and I prayed. 1 week later, I was bitten by a dog. It was one of the most traumatic experiences to be bitten by a dog. I was going to my neighbor's house, didn't knock, I was walking down, and the dog, which was supposed to be on a leash, came running at me. So I have still a few scars here, more than X number of years now. And I turned and I shoved him, so I got this gash here, and I turned around and he got the thing and hit my back. So that was the first event. Began to realize it was traumatic for an 11-year-old to be bitten by a big dog. Then another week later, I was already playing, and my friends and I were in the basement of our house. The basement of our house would probably maybe 3/4 of this size of this altar area. And as we were playing, my cousin, older cousin, was cleaning the gun of my dad. He was cleaning the gun. It was a real gun. I mean, the gun is as in caliber 32. That was a German Mauser. And it was a gun that can kill. And as he was cleaning it, of course, as a young boy, I got it. And I joked with my 3 friends, Bong, Vic, and Benito. It was with my friends, Bong, Vic, and Benito. And in this small room, I just aimed at them and said, "Muo na kayo." You know what a small child would do. "Paparili ko kayo lahat." And I clicked it. And sure enough, there was a bullet inside. Even my cousin did not realize it. At point blank range, 3 boys, including my cousin, the 4th guy, fired the gun. Not one of them was hit. And after the smoke cleared, and everyone was in shock. What happened? What happened? We realized, we looked for where the gun, the bullet hit. It hit the crucifix in the room, and it shattered the crucifix in that room. I didn't aim for it, I just fired it without aiming, jokingly with my friends, and I fired, and the crucifix was the one that was said. And from that point on, I began to realize God was going to speak. It all started with my mom forcing me to go to church. I began to be open to the Spirit of God. And that for me was a real miracle. Because had one of them been hit, it could have been very fatal. Maybe not even one, maybe two. Because of its close range, it could have entered one and exited them and entered the other one. I don't know what would have happened. You could only think. Because a 32 caliber gun is not some joking matter. And for young boys to be playing with it. And I just began to realize God has a purpose in my life. You may be going through certain situations. Maybe you're a young boy, you don't understand everything that's happening here. But believe me, as you speak, as you allow God to speak to you, God is calling each one of us here. In fact, as I was praying earlier, as we were worshiping, the Lord showed me there's one specific person here tonight that God is dealing with. Because God has begun a work in your life. But for some reason you are running away from that call. You cannot seem to think, I can't pay that price, it's too difficult. I can't afford to pay the price. Well, I want to tell you, my dear brother or sister, you can afford not to pay the price. Because it's going to be the greatest event that can happen in your life. Just like me and many others, countless others who were touched by God, your life will never be the same again when you say yes to God. It's going to change and transform you. We see now today how 49, 50 years later, God has been so faithful in my life. In spite of the fact that all of these things happened, He's never left me or forsaken me. And this is something that I want to leave with us tonight. As we have been challenged by the bishop with the resurrection night that we have and the Spirit of God moving in the power. The songs that we sing every week are all pointing to the call of God to say, come, be my witness and proclaim my glory. Because that's what life is all about. No one of us will ever get greater fulfillment in life than to do what He wants us to do. You can try to mask it with all the finances and all the wealth. It will never replace the fulfillment and the joy to say to Him, yes, Lord, I'm going to follow you all the way. I'm going to follow you all the way. I will never exchange anything for this life. Many times I was thinking, what if I continue to be an engineer? What if I continue to be, not more than an engineer, go into business? What if I did this? What if I did that? But I said, what if I did that? Perhaps I would be dead by now. I would be in the pits of sin, in the mire of sin. Perhaps my family would have been broken. I would not have the joy of finding my children all in the ministry. I would not have the joy of seeing the fruits of the labor. I would not have the joy of going all over the country through those all of 35 years of ministry and seeing lives changed. It can never be replaced with anything material. You say yes to God. To that one person, I believe you know who you are. I believe God is touching your heart tonight. And He's saying, follow me. Follow me. Continue the work that I have asked you to do. You started well. I want you to finish well. And that's the message God wants us to hear tonight. And that's what I want to share. Thank you for your attention.